Hello folks, welcome again for tuning in to the channel. It's all about racing. In this episode we're going to take a look at a 1/64 scale Tarmac Works Ferrari 458 Italia GT3 from the 24 Hours of Spa in 2013. As you can see, it comes packaged in this nice box with the Ferrari logo on the side. It says Hobby 64 up on that corner of it. It comes with ends that are open on both sides. There is absolutely nothing on the back of any significance. Unusual for Tarmac Works, but the bottom has all the official licensing and the other things you would expect from Tarmac Works and IXO. Good looking car, comes in a nice matching base along with dual cover, and let's go ahead and take that off and take a look at the car in closer detail. Yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is all Tarmac Works cars come with these little cards that congratulate you on buying a limited edition vehicle, and if you've seen any of my videos, you know what I think about those. Anyhow, this one was number 3,349 out of a possible 0,000, which is almost 10,000 cars. And, you hear me once, you hear it again. I really question whether this is truly a limited edition car. They make 10,000 of them. But good-looking car with drivers Guarini, Lemerette, Prenode, and Brandella. 24 Hours of Spa 2013. And this is what the car itself looks like. Another beautiful job from Tarmac's work. I really like the yellow livery there with the bright chrome wheels. You don't see that much in racing. And I was wondering if there's anything significant you can see on the wheels there. And it's just that bright chrome, which I think looks really good. You can see the rotors underneath it. DHL. This is a 458 Ferrari, so it doesn't have the typical air intakes above the rear fenders like you have on the 488. But the car does look very, very similar to its 488 counterpart that it was a predecessor for. Tarmac Works does a pretty nice job with the interior. It's about as good as you can do on a 1/64. You can see the seat and the steering wheel. And they do have engine detail in the back, which we'll look at in a minute. But if you turn it around from the front there, it gives you a good look at that nice base that it comes on. IXO Tarmac Works Ferrari 458 Italia, GT3 free, 2013, 24 Hours of Spa. But look at the front of this car and just look at all the, for a 1/64 scale car, all these little tiny decals they had to apply on it is absolutely amazing. Talk about handmade. You also notice that there is a tow hook there on the far left side of the grille. The grille is not painted. That's that's an insert in there. I mean, they did a really nice job on this. You got a nice front splitter on it. The DHL logo clearly all over it. Alpina. And you see the Baku World Challenge banner on there, number 52, and you've got a leader light there on the left side of the windshield. You can clearly see the seat belts, the seat, and the steering wheel from here. There, we'll take another look at it from this angle. I just love the shape of the Ferrari 458. The headlights, I think, are absolutely gorgeous on these cars. There's that big DHL logo on there, blank pane number 52. You've got 4 drivers in here, and they take up the entire roof of the car literally from the B pillar all the way to the A pillar. That's a bunch. Big old rear wing, all yellow, nicely done in yellow. And I'll tell you what, here's a cool thing. For a 1/64 scale car, look at this engine. It is absolutely gorgeous. Nicely done for a very, very small car, I think. One thing I like about the Ferraris is the clear engine bay is really nice. Big rear wing, good looking rear end of the car, nice job on the taillights, all the grills. Again, the tow hook you can see on the back of it. Tow hook on a 1/64 scale, a tow hook. Who does that? And your pipes are nicely done in a chrome finish, so it looks like they're just not part of the plastic of the car. Well, in this case, it's a die cast. You do have one antenna sticking out the top, and in my opinion, every race car should have an antenna. Every race car, because they all do, unless they're like 1960s vintage and they used a chalkboard to communicate with the drivers. It's all about details, and Tarmac Works does give you the whole package. I mean, they give you a base. They give you a clear jewel cover. They give you a box to store it in. You can do whatever you like with it. They do not roll, folks. Sorry about that. Well, they roll a little bit, but not much. I certainly wouldn't put them up with a Hot Wheels car. The Hot Wheel will kick the living crap out of it. And it's only $1 for a Hot Wheel car. But you're paying for details, and you're paying for the styling, and you're paying for a 458 Ferrari and the licensing and everything else that you have to do to acquire to get it. And there's a nice look at the car from the top. Absolutely beautiful vehicle. Nicely done. Thank you, Tarmac's work, for another phenomenally nice car. In this case, one of their new Ferrari collection that came out. I guess these started coming out about 6 months ago. And they released a flood of like 6 of them all at once, 458s and 488s. The first Ferraris I was ever able to get in 164 scale. If you get them in 143 scale, you end up paying $120 for something like a Look Smart. So it was nice to get these relatively inexpensively. Anyhow, folks, that's it. Thanks for tuning into the channel. We'll see you next time.